Hello out there, wherever you are. As for me, I'm at the Mainline Autograph Show, Monroeville, Pennsylvania, at the Monroeville Convention Center, here to check out the show. We've been here the last few years, so, curious to check it out again. We do have a photo op with Reggie Jackson that is lined up because Mr. October is here today, so I did want to, definitely get a photo op with him, one of the greatest baseball players, maybe a top baseball player of all time, but also, he's in The Naked Gun, he's in Basketball, he's in some of my favorite movies he pops up in, he's in The Benchwarmer, so he's been in a few movies for sure, so that would be cool to meet him, but there's also some other people here today, Dennis Rodman, Pedro Martinez. I know the kid's been kind of pounding the table to do like Rodman photos, so we'll see how that goes, but, we're running a little bit late, so we're going to step inside Monroeville Convention Center for the Mainline Autograph Card and Collectible Show, and Tom was here.
Hey, Shooter McGavin here, Chris McDonald. I'm watching Tom Was Here, and Tom is here, so check it out.
Okay, we're officially here in the Mainline Autograph Show. So we wanted to get a picture with Reggie Jackson. And Reggie Jackson's times were initially like 12 to 12:45, I think it was. And then he switched it to 11:30 to 12:15. The problem is the show didn't really specify whether the photo ops were before or after the autographs. And of course, because I have a peak teenager child and my mom has to come over and babysit my daughter, we're running late. So we got here at like 11, after we parked and everything, we got in about 11:40, 11:45. Beelined it over to the photo ops thing, and we were literally walked in when he was like wrapping up. He had one person in front of him, and I'm like, so we just made it to that photo. But cool to meet a legend in Reggie Jackson, Mr. October, of course. And the craziest story in all baseball history, did you know, and I don't know if you knew this is a weird thing that most people don't know, that he was involved in an assassination attempt on Queen Elizabeth's life? Did you ever see that? It happened during a California Angels-Seattle Mariners game, and a guy in the audience triggered a device that temporarily hypnotized Reggie, and he found a gun under the second base and started beelining towards the Queen. And he was thwarted by Enrico Palazzo, who was an opera singer who was actually working home plate at the game, actually hit him with like a dart that bounced up into the top stands, hit a lady, and the lady fell on Reggie, knocking him out of his hypnotic state. But actually, it was revealed later that wasn't Rico Palazzo. It was Frank Drebin from Police Squad, who was undercover during that game. I don't know if you've ever heard that story, but it's a cool story. You should look into that, because it's an interesting story for sure. No, cool to meet a legend in Mr. October, Reggie Jackson, one of the greatest baseball players of all time. Is that fair? Is that fair to say? I don't know necessarily like Mount Rushmore of baseball players. I don't think he's there, but man, I mean, one of the greats of the greats, like an all-timer in Reggie Jackson. So it was cool to meet him for sure. But now we're just going to walk around the show. There is an internal debate. I know the boy is kind of pounding the table to meet Dennis Rodman. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, he is NWO for life, but I don't know. Let's put it this way. If you see a picture with us and Dennis Rodman, it's because I'm a sucker. And this one got his way. As you've seen from other shows and other experiences, he generally gets his way. But we'll see. We'll see. If I held out, if I'm strong, it's because I did good. But most likely it won't be. All this activity here. Baseballs. Boys looking for Byron Buxton for some reason.
MLB The Show legend, if you know, you know.
MLB The Show legend, if you know, you know, is what he says. I don't see him. But baseballs as far as the eye can see. Now there's photos over there. Maybe it's a photo.
No.
You don't think? It's possible. It's possible. I mean, look at these prices. There's some bargains here for some Hall of Fame players.
Tickets 1 through 3.
Sean Gruden, $15. Don't act like you don't want it, because you do down deep. you know, you get that picture, you feel real nicey. You know what I mean?
Don Robinson, VIP ticket.
It's cool. We got some what? Joey Porter Jr. and Sr. here. Palomalu on the nice lid of these pictures. And look at some of these. Sure, Rolly Fingers in there. Does he have the minis? Maybe he's the jerseys. That's the kid digging into photos back here. Were you looking for your guy?
Yeah.
Or are you looking for...
See the steroid.
Oh yeah, that's him, all right. And we got some 16 by 20s here. Bob Feller. Rolly. Rolly right there. Bargain right here. You're about to see a bargain. Not the Tyson gloves, but look, the Val. Not even with us anymore. Is that everybody? Is that the whole group? If that's the whole group. That's almost worth the... there's always someone missing. They always never can get everybody in one picture. Oh, this old familiar feeling. We were in this booth at the Pittsburgh 700 show 2 weeks ago. The kid hit me up for a George Pickens arm sleeve that's probably on clearance now. Clearance bin because he's a cowboy. Hit me up for a cowboy. Amy's ball is 50% off. A bargain. How much is that bargain ball?
500.
So it'd be $250. It's a bargain.
Well, it's actually 800, but it says 500.
Well, I think is it 500 off the 500 price or off the 800 price? I wouldn't buy it either way, but you know.
And this is the game we just kick field goals on.
Yeah. Does that mean somebody got the Russell Wilson? What did he say again?
Let go, let God.
Let go, let God. It's gone with the wind. Yeah. See, I see all the Pickens gloves. They're MIA on the clearance bin. They're in the bin. We hardly knew ye. Why they're still that expensive?
Because he's a Hall of Famer.
Shouldn't shooting opening fire on people reduce that pricing?
Well, he got jumped.
Yeah, okay. Shouldn't being a crash out reduce that pricing by a good bit?
No.
No, not being a crash out does not reduce the pricing? It should, you think, right? Yeah. Oh, it's shiny. That's it. $200. Maybe your size. Maybe. Yeah. Put Miles Jack on the bargain. On the bargain bin. Arthur Millette. Dan Moore, your favorite. Cam Kelly. Steven Sims, there's your guy. Look at him. $10. Bargain bin items. Game used towel. By who?
Randy Gillian, 1 through 30.
Who's the visors? Alexander. Quan Alexander. Yeah. I was like, what is that? Bargain bins, items. I would consider getting you an Artie Burns if you saw any Artie Burns anything. Yeah, if it was because it should be cheap. It should be very cheap. That's why. I was looking to see if there's a nameplate by your guy in the clearance bin. Alu Alu. You'd think it would be there if it was. Obi Joby.
My buddy works for Disparity.
What's
Allen Robinson play in their
Allen Robinson game used wristband for a cowboy? $4,000 for a cowboy. That just won't do. That just won't do.
How about that one?
I like the Christmas patch. It's legit.
Yeah, against the Chiefs.
Look, these are war torn. Look at these. They've been through some battles. These have been through some wars. Look at these have been through conflicts. The gridiron.
Oh,
yeah.
this is Commanders, right?
Huh? Yeah, I think so.
You red?
Oh, is that the winning touchdown on the?
It smells terrible in there.
Well, yeah. I mean, they didn't wash them. One of these days, I would like to get a Mickey Mantle auto, but that day is not today, unfortunately. That day is not today. Now, as with most card shows, you could spend some money in here. You could spend some good money in here. These like sets of cards, like Mars Attacks complete set or War. Yeah, look at that. That's another one. At some point. At some point. Got to get an Ali. But once again, the day's not today. Harmon Killebrew, the logo. The logo on a signed bat. Barry Bonds. What do they put? What do you charge him for a Barry Bonds? $370. You know, that's a bargain. Thought Barry Bonds carried some weight considering I have one. Thought that'd be like 500 easy. 500 easy. Graded 58. Do they have the All-Star 58s? Which I actually, I almost said I collect the All-Star 58s. I have one, but I do have. It is Mickey Mantle, so that counts. That counts. That's okay. So they do have 58s, but they don't have the All-Star 58s that I see. We're not like a super valuable by any stretch, but they do. I do like them and do collect them. Stan the Man. Admittedly, that one is a bit tempting. Very tempting. I've been looking for more 58 All-Stars, and there's a Hank Aaron sitting staring at me in the face. And there's always a debate. Like, should I invest in just a big card or just a bunch of little stuff? I don't know what to do either way. Oh, there's that as well. I've been looking for that one for a while, but I would like a graded one. I guess I could send it to get graded, but, you know, there's... And here I thought we were over this.
No, bro.
But alas, no.
Whoa.
Golden Knights.
It has a pendant, too.
Yeah.
Oh, that magnet's strong.
Oh, that's gaudy as...
Oh, dude, I might step down that.
You don't even watch hockey.
Hey.
Here, there you go. There's your team.
Where?
The Chiefs. That's your team, yes? Oh, look, there's the gaudy Patriots one. Unfortunately, no dice for you.
Yeah.
Where's the new Eagles one? No, that's not the new one.
No, this is the gaudy one.
No, it was literally this one. This one is the gaudiest one. Or it's this one. Look, this right here. That one. The big one. The big one that's like the wide berth on there.
If you have a pro photo op with Matt Alexander.
Yeah.
Again, a pro photo op with Matt Alexander. Come on over to
We got some signed jerseys here.
Shortly.
Like, they couldn't have a shorter, like, thinner slab for that. I mean, it's an incredible card. Ichiro. Or wait, is it just 3 separate cards? Why did they slide 3 cards together? I thought they were like a book.
No, it's not 3 separate cards.
It's a book?
Yeah.
It don't look like a book. It looks like the cards
things in the middle of it.
It literally looks
Or
like
maybe
blank
they're
space.
taped together.
It's weird. That's a strange card, but it's cool. A bunch of different... Most of them are... No, most of them. Like those McFarlane figs. Those are nice. Look at that Heinz Ward. That's legit. The Moss down there. Some cool ones. Ever see these big, like... Huh? Oh, immortalized. Immortalized in his...
What did they choose? Kenny Pickett?
Well, they immortalized him. Look, he's there. I'm surprised they saw him. He was that quick. He was in and out. Look, what's
Built
this?
like Barry Bonds, bro.
What's this? This is my teammate. This is my quarterback. There's some cool ones there for sure. Yeah. Some legit ones. Very cool.
Hanging TJ Watt.
It's an ornament. It's a Christmas ornament. That's why. They look different than a lot of the McFarlane ones that, like, a little bigger than the McFarlane ones that Or are they?
It's like my childhood.
Oh, that's cool too. I've never seen some of these ones. Are they like them? They're nicer. They're pretty cool. Only a shoe show popped up at this card and collectible show. Stop this one from looking around.
Yeah.
Let's see what's doing here.
Bringing in the youth.
The shiny, very shiny. Wait, this one? This one?
Oh no.
This one? This one? Those are cleaner. You gotta take care of your stuff. It will be mine. Oh yes. Actually, I don't know if I could ever have a card that expensive. It's so much money. Like I would never be able to keep it out. It would have to be hidden in like a vault somewhere. But I want it down deep. It's crazy. Mickey Manus and shit. 25% off of this. I might grab that. I think I might grab that. Look at, I'll pick it. I'll pick it because you picked last time, or did you pick last time? I can't remember. I don't know. Let's see. So you keep the good stuff on the bottom?
Yes.
You keep the. No. You know where you keep it? You keep it right up front. That's where you keep it. That's the trick. Because you know everybody's gonna pick the bottom. Also, we've been dealing with him for the last couple years. He's a good man. Check out his booth whenever you see him at a card show.
Watch this.
Yeah, there you go. Show the plug. Show the plug. We bought the Cam Ward jersey off him at the Pittsburgh 700 a couple weeks ago, and that mystery pack as well, where we got the CJ Stroud. All right, what did you get, good sir? What did we get?
What, you? You mean? What'd you get?
What did I get? Yeah, that's right. You got nothing. You already bilked me out of a Rodman picture. This guy.
Woodson. TJ Watt.
Front and back.
Oh.
Yeah, so we got Hammered on the tidal waves. Woodson's on the front, that's fine. Franco. Cool, Franco, that's good. Roman rookie. Let's see what he does. There you go. Ben's cool. And that's a rookie. That's not a rookie. And Calvin Austin patch, that's your guy.
I know, right? That's
Met him at the show. At the other show, the 700 show. Very cool. That's cool. Calvin Austin on the rookie Phenom Optic. Hopefully we'll be in for a big year. Oh,
Minka.
We got Minka in the middle. There you go. Very cool. And Franco. And Najee. We hardly knew ye. Najee.
I'll apologize now.
Yes, no worries, no worries. Watt's cool and Pat. I like the Cam tidal wave. That's cool. Oh, on the rookie. That's cool. Rookie on the yellow parallel. That's cool. Very nice. Not bad. Not bad. Very cool. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely.
Back in the car now, and did want to speak about my experience at Mainline Autograph Show, Cards and Collectibles Show, I guess you could say. I'm always torn between my desire to collect things and my desire to, want to either get like a bunch of little stuff, like put some money into like the mystery packs, and buy some go into dollar card bins and do that sort of thing versus buying something big or something substantial. Like one of these shows, I'm just going to take my entire budget and put it in like one card. My concern about that is that whenever you put it into like one card, you have that card and it's nice and everything, but it's just like, oh man, it's like my entire money for this fun show went into one card. But we kind of did that this time, to be honest with you. But first, I did want to talk about the meets. We did meet with Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Have the photo up here. So did meet with him. Nice guy. Like I said, 583 home runs, 5-time World Series champ, MVP, Hall of Famer, has the whole resume, but also appeared in many movies, as I mentioned. That's just the Naked Gun, which is one of the best baseball scenes in a film ever. But also, Basketball. also Benchwarmers. So Reggie Jackson has been in quite a few movies as well. So very, very cool to have met him. Then of course, the boy did want to meet Dennis Rodman. He wanted a size check. And I was curious myself, I guess. When you're new with a basketball player, like, how big are you compared to, a basketball player? And, Rodman's pretty big. Also, I happen to mention that when you're NWO, that you're NWO for life. And he was kind enough to put up the sign, because NWO is NWO for life. That's cool. Very, very cool. I was giving him a hard time. I was like, look at this dude. Look at this dude wearing a picture of himself on his shirt. Look at this dude wearing a picture of himself on his shirt. And my son goes, yeah, about that. And he pointed oh, damn it. Oh, did I eat it there? Fair enough. Touche, salesman. Touche. That's funny though. I can't, although my shirt doesn't say I'm the best, but his shirt does. I'm the best. His own face on it. You know what? If I got a TomWasHere with my own face and put I'm the best on it, would you sport it? Let me know in the comments down below. No, you wouldn't. I would buy it, though, because I'm the best. So, the other thing, we went to Cards for a Cure. We did meet him at the Pittsburgh 700 as well. It's where we got the Cam Ward jersey that we got at that show. And we did a mystery pack with him as well and got the CJ Stroud 9.5. So that dude's really cool. We met him at the show last year, and I think that's where we got John Morant. And we did a mystery pack with him as well, and we got a Jeter rookie card and a Aaron Judge rookie card. So very, very cool. He's been good to us. Pretty good with the deals too. So if you see Cards for a Cure at the show, fun guy to talk to, and definitely check him out, to get your deals. Like, he was selling like stuff like JJ McCarthy signed jerseys and Cam Ward signed jerseys for $150. I know that's a lot to gamble on a rookie, but those are pretty reasonably priced when you look at them other places. So his prices are pretty good, and it's for charity. He's donating to charity. So very cool all around. So kudos to that dude as well. But when it comes to the shows, like I said, do I collect a lot of little things, or do I get something big? And this show, I got something big. It's going to be hard to get this out, but I'm going to have you do that, because I saw several booths that had giant framed pieces that were reasonably priced. And normally, they're kind of out of my range, to be honest with you. But this one was from Hunt Auctions, which is a big auction house. They just did a private signing with this man here, and their ticket for their prices were 25% off the stickers. And considering for us, the Pirates are a team that is, it's rough. It's rough to be a Pirates fan, to be honest with you. But if there was one Pirate that stood out above everyone else, and I'm not talking Skeens, he's too new. I'm talking about, there's a whole generation of people that had your Clementis, your Stargills, your great players. But for my lifetime, we never really had there was one guy that could potentially be a statue worthy outside PNC Park, and nobody would complain. A fringe Hall of Famer. I think he should make it. But I got this giant, and it's gonna be.
You did have Barry Bonds.
We did. I did have Barry Bonds. You're right.
This is mine.
This is.
Yes, it is.
All right. Anywho, this big, very big framed Andrew McCutchen smacking a ball with the city behind him. Signed, framed, professionally framed, legit. Very, very cool. And really, the budget I brought for the show is kind of all wrapped up in this bad boy here. But when you have something that's already a frame piece, already has the string to hang it up, already authenticated from Hunt Auctions. Very, very cool. Happy to get that. Don't know where the hell I'm going to put it in my house, but life finds a way. I'll find somewhere to put it. But very, very cool to get that. It's awesome. They were running a special on McCutcheon that day, so happy to have that one in the old collection here. Like I said, it was going to be either that or a card. I think I was going to decide on this show, and I was like, you know what? We're either going to put that into... I saw things like Hank Aaron 58 Topps All-Star, which I was tempted by. I saw a few Billy Ripkins with the error that I am very tempted by, but ultimately decided on that because Kutch is my guy. You know, as much as I like Hank Aaron, like if I saw a Hank Aaron sign thing, you know, you'd consider that because, you know, for the iconic nature of what Aaron is. And his stuff seems to be reasonably priced considering he's passed away. But Kutch, Kutch is different, man. It's the one guy that, like, you know, is really the personification of modern Pittsburgh baseball, beyond Skeens. But, I mean, Skeens, obviously, he'll be great while he's here until he's not here. And Kutch, you know, did go away for a while, but still kind of happy to have him. So did get our big splurge one is the Kutch signed item. But that's really all we got. That's it. I could have went, you know, smaller. I saw some cards that were pretty reasonably priced. There were certain things that I was kind of looking for that weren't really there. Like, I was kind of in the market for some of these, like, modern receivers, like people like Brian Thomas, you know, gamble on a rookie. His prices for autographs are actually pretty reasonable on cards, but I didn't see any of him. I didn't see any of, like, kind of like, it was a lot of definitely more vintage than anything. Although there were a couple, autograph booths that had pretty reasonably prices. They had a few framed stuff like that of, like, Cody Rhodes and John Cena that were already framed that were around the same price that I might have considered. But ultimately, I'm happy with Kutch. Like I said, I don't know where I'm putting that monster, but like I said, life finds a way. So, that'll do it for the Mainline Autograph Show. Did you head to the Mainline Autograph Show this year? Let me know what you picked up. But guys, thanks so much for watching. If you are new here, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Like support my Patreon like John Bailey, like Brett Persing, like Fan, you can do so. Link is in the description below. If you'd like to buy a t-shirt, a TomWasHere t-shirt, you can do so at Spreadshirt, as well as links to my eBay store, Facebook page, Instagram, TikTok, whatnot, Arena Club. The links are in the description below. But when it comes to the Mainline Autograph Show, I can officially say that my name is Tom and I was here. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe. Bye, everyone.